Guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jordan if you're new here. Today's video is one that I'm excited about. It's another Dior video. So today we're going to be doing a foundation wear test and review of the new Dior Forever Natural Nude Foundation, as well as testing out the new Dior Cushion Powder. So if you're interested in how I created this look and how all those items are going to be wearing today, then keep on watching. So I ordered the foundation directly off of Dior's website. So it came in this little cute box here. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So the foundation comes in your standard Dior foundation packaging. And this is what the bottle looks like. So instead of your typical black or like navy top, this one has more of like a cream top. I think it looks really cute. Very sleek. It's cute. And I picked it up in the shade 6N. So the foundation retails for $52 and it is described as a fresh and lightweight foundation. This offers a natural and luminous finish with no mask-like effect, allowing the skin to breathe from morning to night. The complexion is flawlessly even for 24 hours non-stop. The skin is hydrated and radiant as if plumped. Really? I'm not wearing foundation for 24 hours, so that's fine. It does have immediate skincare, so it is also enriched with floral skincare. You know, Dior has a lot of rose in their items. It is supposed to give you, after 4 weeks, visibly hydrated skin, heightened skin radiance, a more even skin tone, pores as if tightened, and improved complexion quality. Okay, if that's what you say. So it's supposed to have skincare benefits, basically, you guys. So this foundation comes in 17 shades at the moment, and right now it's just on Dior's website. I haven't seen it anywhere else, but I can always double check, and I'll leave it linked down below if it's available at any other retailer. But yeah, let's get started. So I picked up 6N because that's what I wear in the Backstage, but I think that I could probably do 5N too. 6N is described as a dark with neutral beige undertones, and 5N is described as a medium with neutral beige undertones. So I just went with the dark. So as usual, I'm not wearing any primer because we want to see exactly how the foundation blurs the skin, but this is what my face is looking like without any makeup. I do have on moisturizer. So this is 2 pumps on the back of my hand, so it has smaller pumps. It smells like a typical Dior complexion item, like roses. Alright, so that's just one layer. Ooh, this is pretty. Very lightweight. It doesn't look heavy at all. The foundation did start off a little red, but then it neutralized any discoloration. So it doesn't look like overly red on the skin, which is good. Okay, so this is what my complexion is looking like at the moment. I ended up going in with about 2.5 pumps of the foundation to give me this coverage. I feel like this is more medium coverage because you can see a little bit of my dark spots peeking through, but that's fine because I'm going to add concealer, and I like the way that this looks. I think you can build it up if you want more coverage, but since I'm going to add concealer, I'm going to get full coverage anyway, so this is fine for me. Just gonna blend this down. Color wise, it is a bit red, but I feel like it's gonna balance out once I put my concealer on. So if you're around my shade, I would say look in between 5N and 6N just to make sure. So watch other videos. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. So the Dior Forever Skin Correct to neutralize my under eye area. This is in the shade 5N. I'm gonna pop a little bit on that spot. To highlight, I'm going to go in with the Lip Bar Quick Conceal in the shade 4 O'Clock Cinnamon. Oh, this is what my complexion is looking like before we set anything. Oh, the finish is so pretty. Just this nice glow to the skin. You know that I like it. This foundation is very lightweight. I cannot really feel it on my skin, so I like that. I feel like it did give me nice blur as well. I don't think that looking at my skin, my pores aren't really emphasized. Can you see that? Even though this foundation has a glow to it. Of course, I have texture from like breakouts and things like that, but nothing is being emphasized by the foundation, which is great. We like that. So I also picked up the Dior Forever Cushion Powder, you guys. This is in the shade Deep. I purchased this from Harrods. This is what the component looks like. Isn't this cute? Oh my god, I love it. And then it comes with, you know, your typical little sponge that cushion comes with, a very nice mirror. And then once you open it, it's sealed. So I'm gonna unseal that and show you the color. But let me give you some information about the powder. So it's basically a part of their no makeup collection, and it is a matte powder. It's supposed to give you a fresh and silky texture. That's about it. What else? Long wearing, and it comes in 4 shades. That's all the information that I have on Harrods. So let's open this up. Ooh, it's going everywhere. All right. So basically, it's just a powder in a compact that has a net covering. They're so smart with their marketing, calling this a cushion powder. You're like, yes, I need a cushion powder. It's just a loose powder. That's all. But let's try it. So I'm gonna use this powder to set my under eye area. I'm not gonna set my entire face with it because we want to make sure that we're testing this foundation out. So just the under eye area, because I'm very picky when it comes to my under eyes, as you guys know this. I normally use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, and that works really well for me because it doesn't look heavy, but it still locks everything in place. So I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques setting brush and set my under eyes. Okay, that's very smooth. So I just posted a video of the Dior Backstage face powder. I'm actually going to use it. I bought another color. And that powder is much more undetectable than this one. Even though this is smooth, the Dior Backstage powder didn't look like you put any powder on your face. So that's the difference. But this is blurring my complexion. And as you can see, it does mattify a bit more. So pressing that in. I'm going to pop just a little bit here in front of my cheeks just to see how it's, oh yeah, that's blurring. Very smooth. Look at that, you guys. I'm just going to keep the powder right there so you can see how it blurs. Whoa, smooth. Oh my god. Okay, that almost killed me. It has a very strong fragrance. Of course, you know Dior and their freaking rose. Oh, I was not expecting that. Okay. Put that in. Okay, it did cling a little bit to a little bit of dryness that I had right there on my chin, but it buffed away. So if you have any dry patches, just be careful because it's a little bit more matte. Alright guys, this compact is a bit messy, just a FYI. So this is what my complexion is looking like now once we set with powder. As you can see, it's much more mattified than it was previously before we set. I do like the way that my skin looks though. I think it looks very smooth. It's more flat than usual. I do like a glow to my skin, but I am not mad at this at all. I feel like this is really nice for hopefully long wear and just an even smooth canvas. I think it looks really good, you guys. It's definitely more matte. I'm loving that Dior Backstage Powder. It's a little bit more radiant on the skin. It still gives you that nice blur, but this is more matte. So just a heads up. I'm gonna go in though with the Backstage Powder. So I picked up another shade, you guys. The original shade that I had was 6N that I used for my whole complexion. This is what 6N looks like, okay? And then I love the powder so much that I decided that I needed one to bronze because I just knew that this powder would look so smooth on the perimeters of my face. So I was like, I need a shade to bronze. So I picked up 8N. So this is the difference. 6N right here and then 8N here. All right, so here are the powder swatch for you. 6N is here. See, it's a little bit warmer than my arm. And then 8N is here. So very lightweight powder. So we're gonna forego the Backstage Powder for all over our face today, just so we can test the cushion powder. But I am gonna go in with this shade 8N as a contour bronzer to see how that applies on the perimeters. Oh my god, Dior needs to come out with like warmer shades in this formula. What in the world? You guys, look at that. Look how easy that blended. Ooh. You guys, I love it. It looks so good. It looks so good. Okay. I'm not even mad at myself for buying another powder. I'm not mad at myself for buying another powder because this looks bomb. Look at the definition. Look at the blur to my perimeter of my face. Look at the glow. Y'all gonna need 2 shades. You're gonna need an all over face powder. You might need 3. All over face powder, an under eye powder, a contour slash bronzer. This powder is it. This formula is amazing. They need, this is not even about this powder, but they need to do warmer shades for everyone to find a bronzer. Just make a bronzer. Just call it a bronzer. I'm sure everyone would pick it up. I love it. All right. I am going to go in with a bit of my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish bronzer because I love it. Just to give me overall warmth because I felt like this gave me some definition and blur. And just to add a little bit more warmth, there we go. I'm gonna add a bit of this bronzer as well. Why not? They do have a darker shade in that Backstage Powder, by the way. They have 9N, which is the darkest one. So if you want a little bit more definition, you're on my complexion, you can go with that one because the powder is so sheer. It will definitely give you that, but I like the 8N because I don't think it's like too much. And then, as you can see, it just gave me a nice contour. All right, so this is what we look like right now. I am gonna go ahead and just finish up my complexion. I'll leave everything linked down below just so you know what I'm using. And then, do I want to show you my eyeshadow on camera? Do you want to see that? I'll come back and I'll show you what I'll use for my eyes. So we're closer. This is what my skin looks like. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to be going in with this palette today. This is the New Look palette, number 599. So this is my finished look. I have lashes on, some mascara. I'm using the Cosas mascara, which I've been thoroughly enjoying. But this is a nice smoky eye at 9 o'clock in the morning. For my lips, I am using the Gucci lipstick in Tacey Hazel. And I had on a bit of the LYS lip oil, so that's why I have a shine to my lip. And Lip Bar Straight Living Lip Liner, so just the brown liner. So I decided to forego highlighter today because I wanted to see exactly how radiant this foundation can get throughout the day. So this is my complexion, no blush, no highlighter, and I think it still looks really nice and glowy. Of course, I do have the Backstage Powder on the perimeters that will give me a nice glow to my skin, but so far everything looks really good. My under eyes are not creasing, the powder looks very smooth, it doesn't look cakey or heavy. I do not have any setting spray on my face, so we'll see how this wears. I'll have my makeup on for about 12 hours today, so I will keep you guys updated. I'm gonna try to get some natural sunlight so you can see the color because it's nice outside today. So when I step outside, I'm just gonna film a quick clip of natural sunlight so you can see the color. But I like how this turned out, so hopefully this foundation wears really well. It's bright. All right, guys. That's what we look like. Hey guys, end of the night. I've had my makeup on for 12 hours today. This is what everything is looking like. So we've had our mask on majority of the day. It actually doesn't look too bad. You can see a little bit of fade in, but it does not look as bad as some other foundations when it comes to the mask. Wow, I'm surprised. So yeah, this foundation looks pretty good. We do have a little bit of creasing right here though. It's very lightweight. It was not irritating to wear the mask with the foundation today. And a little bit of creasing in my smile lines. That's pretty normal for me though. It's not horrible, especially with all the talking that I was doing today. I actually really like the way that this looks, especially the fact that it's very lightweight on the skin. You can see a bit of sheen to my skin. Look at my forehead. So we do have some oil coming through. So you just probably want to mattify it a little bit more if you're more oily, have normal to dry skin. So I do prefer a little bit more radiance. And it just really started coming through around the 9-hour mark. Let me show you my under eyes. So that's my under eyes. It looks pretty good. I'm surprised. I like this powder as well. This cushion powder is nice. It doesn't feel drying on me at all. I do have a little bit of creasing, but like right there in my fine line, it's not additional creasing that is not normal from like a fine line. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look heavy. It looks very natural looking. I like it. I like this whole combination of things. Okay, Dior, I see what you're doing. So that's going to be it for today's video. Everything will be linked down in the description box down below if you're interested in trying anything out. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jordine. I would love for you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you like the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.